Do your brittle nails break faster than your New Year's resolutions? Let's dive into the mysterious ways our bodies scream for help. And we, being the caring individuals we are, usually ignore them until it's too late. Yes, those nutrient deficiencies that make you wonder if you're evolving into a new species or just lacking a vitamin or two. First up, let's talk about those mysterious white spots on your nails. You might think it's your body's way of preparing for a career in nail art, but no, it's just a zinc deficiency, and guess what? It's all thanks to your sweet tooth. That's right. Eating too much sugar can rob you of zinc. So next time you see those white spots, remember, it's not a fashion statement. It's your body crying for help. Now, brittle nails. You might think your nails are just trying to mimic the fragility of your favorite porcelain teacup, but in reality, they're screaming for biotin, also known as vitamin B7. This little gem of a vitamin is like the fairy godmother for your nails, turning them from Cinderella at midnight back to the belle of the ball. So, if your nails are breaking faster than your New Year's resolutions, maybe it's time to befriend some eggs and nuts. Moving on to oily skin. You might think it's your skin's attempt at keeping you youthful and glowing, but it's actually an imbalance of androgens. And the solution? Zinc again! Who knew zinc was the superhero of the nutrient world? So if you're shining brighter than a disco ball, maybe cut down on the fries and up the zinc. Now, let's talk about the cracks at the corners of your mouth and heels. You might think it's your body's way of saying you smile too much, but it's actually a vitamin B2 or B3 deficiency. So next time someone tells you to turn that frown upside down, just show them your heels and say, "I'm trying, but I need more vitamins." Chapped lips? It's not your body's way of prepping for a desert expedition, it's a vitamin B2 deficiency. So before you stock up on lip balm, maybe check your diet. Your lips might just need a vitamin boost, not another layer of wax. And for those who find their sense of taste and smell going on a vacation, it's not just a sign of aging. It could be a zinc deficiency. Zinc is like the flavor enhancer of your body, keeping your taste and smell senses sharp. So if your food is tasting more like cardboard than cuisine, zinc might just be the missing spice. Flaking skin around your nose and forehead? No. It's not your body prepping for Halloween every day. It's a lack of omega-3 fatty acids. Yellow eyes, or as I like to call it, the human traffic light. It's not a new eye color trend, it's jaundice, a liver problem. The culprit? A deficiency in bile salts. So if you're looking like a character from a sci-fi movie, maybe check your liver, not your contact lenses. Chronic cough? It's not your body's attempt at starting a beatbox career. It's a calcium deficiency. Who knew a glass of milk could be the difference between a good night's sleep and sounding like a broken record? Bleeding gums aren't a sign of vampirism, it's a vitamin C deficiency. So if your gums are throwing a red party every time you brush, maybe eat an orange or two. Your dentist will thank you, and you'll save on the fake blood for Halloween. Night vision issues? No, you're not turning into a vampire. It's a vitamin A deficiency. So, if you're bumping into furniture at night, it's not a haunting, it's your diet. Maybe swap the cookies for some carrots. Who knows, you might just develop superpowers. Or just better night vision. Ever experience muscle twitches? No, it's not your body practicing Morse code. It's likely a magnesium deficiency. Magnesium is like the calm yoga instructor for your muscles, keeping them relaxed and twitch-free. So, if you find your eyelid doing a solo dance every now and then, it might be time to roll out the yoga mat for some spinach and avocados. Pitting edema on your feet or ankles, it's not your body's attempt at memory foam, it's a potassium deficiency. So, if you're leaving footprints without stepping on the sand, maybe eat a banana. It's nature's way of giving you a high five for choosing healthy. Craving ice? It's not because you're secretly a polar bear. It's an iron deficiency. So, if you find yourself munching on ice like it's popcorn, maybe it's time for a steak, not a trip to the Arctic. Now, let's talk about memory fog. If you find yourself forgetting why you walked into a room more often than you'd like to admit, it could be a lack of omega-3 fatty acids. These fatty acids are like the brain's superfood, keeping your memory sharper than a chef's knife. So if your memory is more like a sieve than a steel trap, consider inviting some fish to your next meal. Angina, or chest pain, is not your heart's way of saying it's broken. It's a vitamin E deficiency. So, before you write another sad love song, maybe cut down on the refined grains. Your heart needs vitamins, not a ballad. Ever had a wound that took its sweet time to heal? It's not your body being lazy, it might be a zinc deficiency. Zinc is like the efficient construction worker of your body, helping to repair and build tissues. So if your cuts and scrapes are overstaying their welcome, maybe it's time to welcome more zinc-rich foods into your diet. Leg or calf cramps. It's not your muscles trying to break dance, it's a magnesium deficiency. So, if you find yourself doing involuntary yoga poses at night, maybe add some greens to your dinner. Your muscles need magnesium, not a dance floor. Now, let's talk about restless leg syndrome. If you find your legs acting like they're running a marathon while you're trying to sleep, it's not just pent-up energy, it could be an iron deficiency. Iron is like the calming lullaby for your legs, keeping them still and peaceful. So, if your legs are more active at night than you are during the day, maybe it's time to check your iron levels. Irritability and excessive thinking? It's not because you're a misunderstood genius. It's a vitamin B1 deficiency. So before you start another debate, maybe have some nutritional yeast. It's like a chill pill, but with vitamins. And for those who find themselves more irritable than a cat in a bathtub, it might not just be your personality, it could be a lack of vitamin B6. This vitamin is like the peacekeeper of your nervous system, keeping your mood more stable than a table with 4 perfect legs. So, if you're snapping more than a Kit Kat bar, perhaps some chicken or fish could be your chill pill. Asthma? It's not your lungs trying to set a breathing record. It's often improved with vitamin D. So if you find yourself wheezing like a harmonica, maybe catch some sun. Your lungs need vitamin D, not a musical career. Now, onto the topic of hair loss. If you're shedding more than your pet in spring, it's not just a new hairdo, it could be a sign of a lack of vitamin D. This sunshine vitamin is like the hair's personal cheerleader, encouraging growth and strength. So if your hair is bidding farewell faster than you'd like, maybe it's time to soak up some sun or enjoy a vitamin D-rich meal. Loss of outer eyebrows? It's not your face trying to make a bold fashion statement. It's likely a thyroid issue or iodine deficiency. So, if your eyebrows are slowly disappearing, maybe it's not the stress of life. It's your body asking for some seaweed or iodine-rich foods. Who knew sushi could be the answer to your eyebrow woes? Tightness in the right trap area? It's not your body's way of telling you to relax. It might be a gallbladder issue, often due to a lack of bile salts. So, if you feel like you're carrying an invisible backpack on one shoulder, maybe it's time to check your gallbladder, not just your posture. And what about those moments when you feel more tired than a sloth after a marathon? It could be a sign of iron deficiency. Iron is like the energetic personal trainer for your blood cells, pumping them up with oxygen. Without enough iron, your cells are more like couch potatoes than athletes. So, if you're feeling more exhausted than usual, maybe swap the Netflix binge for a steak dinner. And finally, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Cravings for non-food items like dirt or clay, known as pica. It's not your inner artist calling. It's usually an iron deficiency. So if you find yourself eyeing up that mud pie like it's a gourmet meal, maybe it's time for a blood test, not a pottery class. In conclusion, our bodies are like overly dramatic actors on the stage of life, constantly giving us dramatic cues about what they need. It's our job to understand these cues and give our bodies the nutrients they crave. So, next time your body throws a weird symptom your way, remember, it's not just being quirky, it's probably asking for a nutrient boost. And just like needy pets constantly giving us signs and signals, we, as the often oblivious owners, might misinterpret them. So, next time your body throws a weird symptom your way, maybe, just maybe, it's asking for a nutrient, not a new lifestyle. Remember, a balanced diet is key, but if all else fails, there's always the internet to self-diagnose and panic. And there you have it, folks, an enlightening journey through the world of nutrient deficiencies. Remember, your body is like that needy friend who constantly sends cryptic messages. It's up to us to decode them or just keep living in blissful ignorance. Either way, stay healthy, stay aware of your nutritional needs, and keep laughing at the little things, like your body's desperate cries for help. Stay healthy, stay curious, and remember, your body is smarter than you think. But it's also a drama queen, so eat your veggies and don't forget, your body's quirks are just its way of saying, feed me better.